Hello students, in this lecture we will cover our new bit, that is rail fixtures and fastenings. Rail fixtures and fastenings are nothing but the devices which are used to connect the one rail to the another rail or rails to the sleepers. So these are very important components of our railway track. We will see all these fittings which are required for connecting the rails end to end. Okay, end to end, whenever we are required to connect the end to end the rails, and for fixing the rails to the sleepers in a track is known as fixtures and fastenings. As I have said, for example, this is one rail and this is another rail. For connecting these two rails we required one fish plate. Fish plate is nothing but a ms plate of 600 length. Okay, now we will see what is the purpose of rail fixtures and fastening. First purpose of the rail fixture and fastening is to hold the rails in their proper position in order to ensure the smooth running of trains. Okay, one of the most important reason for providing these fixtures and fastening is to hold the rails in proper position. Okay, next purpose is to join the rails together. As I have said earlier, these are the two rails. For joining the two rail we required one fish plate arrangement with 4 number of bolts. Okay, these bolts are made up of high carbon steel. Next purpose is to set out the points and crossing properly. Okay, points and crossings are nothing but whenever we are required to change the direction of a train from one track to another track, it is called as a arrangement of points and crossing. For this arrangement we require these fixtures and fastenings. Okay, next purpose of this providing the rail fixtures and fastening is to allow for expansion and contraction of rail. As you can see, between the two rails we are providing this gap of 20 to 30 for expansion and contraction of this rail material. Okay, so these are the purposes of the rail fixtures and fastenings. Now we will see the different types of rail fixtures and fastenings. Okay, first is fish plate. Fish plate, I have explained it. Spikes are nothing but this kind of screw like component which are used to fix the wooden sleepers, particularly wooden sleepers, to the rail track. Okay, spikes. Bolts, we have seen the bolts into the fish plate. Keys are also small timber tapered parts. Bearing plates are used for supporting the rails below. Chairs are also supporting member for rails. Anchors and anti-creepers. Anti-creeper is nothing but creep, as we have discussed. Creep is nothing but longitudinal movement of rail is called creep. To avoid this creep we require anti-creepers. They hold the position of rail in proper position and doesn't allow the further expansion of the rails. Okay, now we will start what is fish plate. First our rail fixture and fastening, that is fish plate. So these are the plates which are used to maintain the proper alignment of the rail track. Okay, these are the plates which are used to maintain the proper alignment of the rail track. Second point is they maintain the continuity of the rails. In this manner they are maintaining the continuity of the rails. Without providing the joints we are maintaining the continuity of the rail. Okay, third point is generally these plates are made up of ms, that is mild steel, and 20 in thickness. Okay, and 600 shall be the length of the fish plate. Okay, 20 will be the thickness of the fish plate and it is made up of mild steel material. Next point, they are 45.6 centimeter long. Okay, I have said it 600 meter. Many times it may be of 45.6 centimeter long also, and provided four numbers of 32 diameter bolt holes at 14.4 uh, uh, centimeter center to center. So these are the criteria for providing the fish plate in particular rail joint. Now, Indian Railway adopt two types of fish plate. Indian Railway provides two types of fish plates. First is bone shaped fish plate, and second is increased depth fish plate. First is what? Bone shaped. Its shape will be in the form of bone like. So it is called bone shaped fish plate. And next is increased depth fish plate. For particular location the depth will be different, and for particular location the depth will be different. So in this way we have seen the types of fish plate. In next lecture we will see the different other spikes, bolts and keys, bearing plates, etc. in our upcoming lectures. Thank you.